Right, yeah. So, welcome to another episode. Been thinking throughout the last couple of weeks that drawers are the go. So, I'm going to add another couple of drawers here. So, I'm going to do like a smaller slimline type drawer up the top, and then whatever's remaining to the bottom of this existing drawer in that little space there. So, I've just picked up a bit of a cutlery divider from Bunnings, so I can put inside the top drawer so stuff just isn't floating around, because I'm just going to use that top drawer more as like, you know, just small sort of, you know, little knick-knack things that you sort of throw in there and that sort of stuff. And I picked up another one of these organisers, so this one's a bit smaller than the last ones that I got. So these would be like for the sort of screws and stuff that I use more regularly, that I can just quickly get through on that top shelf. The top drawer, sorry. And yeah, the bottom one will just be just an extra drawer just for the odd thing here and there. So yeah, let's just get into it. This is Hack TV, where we have a crack at building whatever, however. Let's get into it. Rightio, so in order to make the most of the opening for the drawer, I want the runner to be hard up against this inside edge of this stud. So I need to build out inside here, just so I've got fixing for the runner. So I've still got a few of these offcuts of this stud work, so I'm just gonna fill that in with timber, fix that all in, and then I'll have something to fix the runner to. So I'm going to do that on both sides. So let's get this together. So I thought I'd just do a little bit of a side note here. So I'm not sure if everyone knows how to use this chucks on these drills properly. So I know a lot of people just tighten them, that's it, let it go. And then if you've noticed that sometimes the drill bit falls out even though you've tightened the shit out of it, you actually go back half a click and you hear that little click, that's actually locking it in place. So that's fully tight, and then that little click, that's what actually locks it in place. So that ain't falling out now. Same with, even I've got like little 12 volt drill. Same deal, locked. So just thought I'd throw that out there. So I've got a rail either side for each of the drawer runners, and I've just fixed a bit of yellow tongue through the other side just so I've got support for the middle part of the rails, and then I'll also have a screw on these uprights as well with the runner as well. So all should be pretty good for fixing, and we're all flush out to the inside edge of those studs. So now I'll make up the drawer boxes themselves, and yeah, we'll fix it in. So I don't want to make the same mistake that I did last time and I undercut the drawers, so this time I'm going to work it out properly. So I've got both the runners, which will be one on either end, and then I'm just going to take that measurement there. I don't know what I did last time, but anyway, we'll sort this out. So pretty much make the drawer to fit that gap. So next thing I'm going to work out is just the height of the drawer. So I don't want it to be hard up to the top of that, obviously, so I want at least 5mm gap. So if I did 110mm high drawer for the first one, and then because I need to allow a bit for the runner, so the runner will bring it up 5mm, so I'll have 5mm either side. So all up, the drawer will be 110, and then that gives me 5mm either side for a bit of clearance. So that's how I've worked that out. And then as for the depth, so all up I got 615 here. So the drawer runners themselves are 600, so I'll just keep the drawer 600, and that gives me a little bit of overrun at the back for the drawer to close. So so these drawers will be 600mm deep. Rightio, so I've got all those pieces cut for the drawer now. So I don't actually have the pin gun on me this weekend, so I'm just going to pre-drill a bit of glue and put some 50mm screws in. So let's do it. Right, so if I didn't mention earlier, I'm making all these drawers out of just offcuts of board that I've got lying around. So I didn't have an offcut big enough to have the bottom as one full piece, so I've just got 2 of them cut to whatever size it needs to be, just to fill in the gap inside. I'll have plenty of fixing all the way around, so I'm not really worried about the middle of this sagging, but if that does become a problem, I'll just put something in there later. But for now, this is how I'm going to sort of deal with this issue. Right, so I've marked out where the actual runner is going to sit, and I'll just put some clamps on there just to hold it in place. So I'm just going to make sure that the front of the runner is flush at the front, and then I'll just put a screw in. That's it. I'll just do the same on the other side. Time to slide in the drawer. Alright, so I thought I'd just work out the breakup of this drawer. So be lying if I said that I already worked this out and it was going to work out perfect, but kind of fluked it. So with this divider in here, it actually, I got like 10 mil to play with to get this out, so worked out well there. So I've just got a couple of dividers that I'll just sort of put in here. And that'll sort that out. So that's it. So I'll just screw this up and then I'll get the fronts ready. There you go. So I'm the only one in the shed, so sometimes you just gotta toot your own trumpet. Have a look at this. Spot on, mate. Ripper. Now I just gotta work out the fronts. Right, yeah, so I've cut the first of the drawer fronts and it'll go flush to the bottom of the existing drawers. If you're paying attention, you'll notice that I did have to just raise those drawer runners up because I put them a bit too low, and when I put the other drawer back on, it was sitting too high, so I've just moved it up just so I can make that flush on the bottom. So what I'll do is I'll drill the holes, pre-drill some holes, and then I'll be able to just hold this through from the inside and screw it on. So let's do it. Right, so once you're happy with the alignment of the front of the panel on the drawer, I just popped it off, and I notched out for the little pull handle that I'm going to put on so it makes it flush when I screw it back on. So I'll just pop that back on and then screw it back in the same holes, and she's done. And that's it, we are done. So let's have a look. So I've got this existing drawer that I had previously done, and I've just got circular saw, belt sander and the other sander, just a few things like that. May end up breaking this up a bit more if I work out exactly what else I want to put in here. But for now, that's how I'll just sort of leave it. And then this bottom drawer, it's good that I can get the whole thing out, the whole drawer, without anything getting in the way at the back there. So I can get everything in and out without any obstructions. And then finally, a sort of scattered drawer. So this is just where I sort of throw the odd thing here and there. And these are my most used screws. And then as for this screw box, I've actually I'll just pull it out. So I've just popped the screw in the actual lid, because the lid actually interlocks with the bottom of the actual pack of the screw pack. So stops it from moving around in the drawer, so that worked out well. And I can pull it in and out as I need it. And that just locks in, just like that. So yeah, pretty happy with that. So I reckon drawers with a go. I'll end up just probably continuing the drawers down that side of the shed as well, I reckon. So I hope you enjoyed that video, and thanks for watching, and remember to hit that like and subscribe button, and we'll see you on the next one. Cheers.